I'm going to make a quick little video here going over two different yellow belt locks, mainly because one of my buddies is using a 3-pin no security pin lock to secure their gym locker, and I wanted to show how quick and easy it is to rake locks without any security pins in them. And you know, I mean, this lock here is only 10 bucks, and I think would be much more resistant to that type of attack. We'll talk more about that one here in a second, but they're both yellow belt locks. This is a Brinks 164. This has 4 pins in it, no security pins, and you know, pretty decent bidding actually. So, I mean, I'm gonna single pin pick it. It's not that difficult, but it's super easy to rake open, even with 4 pins and decent bidding. And I'm by no means an experienced raker. I mean, I've only been picking for 2, maybe 3 months, and I've been focusing on single pin picking. But in the last couple of days, I've started to rake more locks open, just out of amusement, sheer curiosity on how quick and effective they can be on locks, especially that don't have any security pins in them. So I'm going to demonstrate that right now. And sometimes this lock is literally opened for me by just inserting the pick and the rake here. So this is a, you know, kind of standard rake, and that was maybe a slight jiggle, so I'll reset that here, and I'll do that again. Yeah, I'd like to be able to get it one time on video where you just kind of insert it and it opens up. Let me try it one more time. It's like it seems like the angle. There's only 2 pins that have had to single pin pick this, so it's like a matter of getting that 2nd and 4th pin set. But I mean, regardless, let me try that one more time here. Yeah, so I can't do it on command, but you can see how quick it is to open. Even if you can't get it in one strike, it's going to require a jiggle basically, and it's going to open up. So if I single pin pick this, it's using a half diamond here. Could use probably just about anything. Just give it a little bit of tension there, and I've set the 4th pin, so I'm going to try to set that 2nd pin now, which is a little bit goofy finding it with that half diamond here. It's not my preferred pick of choice, but I think I overset a pin. I'll try that again here. Trying to do it quick, but once the camera's rolling, it's never quick, it seems. There we go. So I'm actually much better single pin picking than raking, but this lock is just kind of the exception to the rule. With, well, I shouldn't say the exception. This is an example of why the security pins just dramatically slow it down. Even when you're, you know, a novice raker, it's going to be really simple. So still want to get that first strike on here, so I'm going to try it one more time. Just like to be able to get that on video. No, I can't. Alright, we'll give up, but let's kind of jiggle it in here. And, I think I might have had too much tension on it. As soon as I backed off the tension, it opened right up. So, alright, enough of that lock. So again, that was a Brinks 164, 4 pin, no security pins. Yeah. So this lock here, I know would fit on any gym locker. This is an Avis 5530. It's very small. It's in the yellow belt category, but it's got those 2 spool pins in there, which just make it a lot more difficult for me to rake open. I'm not a good raker, like I said, but I know this can be done. I don't know if it would require a slightly different rake or just more practice, but the bidding on this thing is kind of, it's pretty aggressive, and that if I had a different Avis 5530, I might have a much easier time. You can see how high that back pin is versus the second pin there, and then the kind of similar thing with the first pin. It's pretty high set, so I have a lot more success doing a single pin pick. This thing is only like $10, so in my mind, like, I would much rather have this securing my valuables, even if it's in a low risk environment. I'm going to put this in the vise just because it makes it a lot easier for the camera to kind of catch it. Those two spool pins require a decent amount of counter rotation, so I have to use an ergo turner to kind of capture that on video, and it's just awkward to let off the tension and set those two pins and keep it all in still frame. Not that it can't be done. Obviously, I've got a video where I hand pick a Padlock 98 Pro with 7 pins in that. 6 of those are security pins, so by no means is the vise necessary, but just for the ability to record this simply, I'm going to put it in the vise so we can show the counter rotation a little bit better here. Not a difficult lock to pick, but like I said, these two spool pins just make it tremendously more resistant to the rake attack. So we'll use top of the keyway tension here, trying to get, this is, do that. I think that should be good on the video here. Alright, we're back. Sorry about that, guys. I had Cass decided they wanted to have a fight, so I had to step away for a second here. Let me zoom in here. While I was diffusing that, I figured I might as well at least show an attempt of a rake attack. Probably a failed rake attack. I've only been able to rake this open like once, maybe twice. Technically the second one I had to lift the pin. I think it said bidding. I think if I had easier bidding, I would be able to rake this open with more patience, but yeah, I kind of doubt I'm going to get it on here, but just for completion purposes, we'll show what happens. I'll normally get the second pin set, you get a little bit of rotation there on the core, and then if I jiggle I could catch another one, but it just doesn't want to cooperate normally with just a, and I guess as far as we're gonna get, I think with this one here, I angle up, might be able to get it, but really not. Again, I'm new to raking, but I'm really not having success raking this quite yet. I'm gonna keep playing with it because I feel like it would be kind of cool to do. I'll try another rake as well, but this is why these security pins are so nice for even a lower security lock, because they really do kind of help prevent this from opening. And yeah, it's just not a really light tension there. I can feel one of the pins set, but that top one, you almost have to, I might have to, I'm not going to do it in this video, but this is a city rake, and this is really for just kind of rocking them up. I feel like I would have a little bit better success doing that, but just to make it apples to apples, there is a attempt at raking this lock, which has not been the easiest, honestly. So I'll go ahead and single pin pick this. Oh, actually, I'm going to use top of the keyway, that's right. Yeah, let's make sure we got video good. And let's go to it. So I'll start with the back pin, a little bit of rotation there, counter rotation on 2. Top pin gets set a little more. See, we fall into our second false set. And feels like this one, we got more counter rotations at the spool. And very lightly tension it, and we'll get it open. The vise just prevented us from doing a full turn there, but you can see it's open. Again, yellow belt lock, so it's not going to put up a tremendous fight, but for someone that doesn't really have a lot of experience doing a rake attack, it's probably gonna prevent them, or at least stall them long enough that someone's gonna walk into the locker room and ask what the hell they're doing. So $10, this is what I would get for now. You could obviously spend more. I just bought a small lock like this size, hasn't come yet, but it's from Abloy. It's a black belt lock, so you know it's like $75, but you're not going to rake that open, and you're going to have one hell of a time even picking it. So $75, probably like top of the line or very close for a very high security small lock. This one's only $10, but it's going to do a lot better than something like this without any security pins. So hope that helps. Thanks for watching.